The Halifax Transit bus system. It is definitely a great way for you guys to journey around this lively city on the beautiful Atlantic coast. Here is your guide to ride it. Formerly known as Metro Transit before 2014, the Halifax Transit Corporation currently operates a variety of bus and harbor ferry routes as the largest transit system in Atlantic Canada, covering the Halifax Regional Municipality of Nova Scotia, which includes areas of downtown Halifax, Dartmouth, Bedford-Sackville, and other local communities in the Eastern Shore. The system also boasts one of the highest riderships for a medium-sized city, with over 10% of residents using it per day.
Wow!
Absolutely incredible stuff. Now, let's get into how you guys can pay your fare to ride this bus system. Unfortunately, as of uploading this video, the only methods you can use to pay the fare for Halifax Transit buses include the following. 1. You can pay using exact cash only when boarding the bus, and be sure to ask the driver for a transfer, which grants you up to 90 minutes of unlimited travel on the Halifax Transit bus and ferry services, although a small additional fare is required for the 3 Metro X Regional Express bus routes. Transfers are punched to show issue date and torn off to show expiry time. 2. You can go to any of the quote retail partners to purchase bus tickets in bundles of 10 for some reason, monthly passes, or in select stores only, the Regional Express X passes. These retail partners are essentially just your local grocery store or pharmacy like a Shoppers Drug Mart. A full list plus the locations of these retail stores are on Halifax Transit's website, linked in the description below. It is unclear whether single tickets can be bought at these stores. The premium style X passes are most likely able to be used across all bus routes, but not enough sources back this up. Therefore, I do apologize in advance if any inaccuracies end up happening, and it would be great if these were brought up to the comments below. 3. Some of you may be able to use the following methods for discounted or free travel on Halifax Transit buses. First off, there is a Canadian National Institute for the Blind ID card for the visually impaired to obtain free travel. Second, the University Student U-Pass is available to students included with tuition at these post-secondary institutions. Next, the monthly E-Pass, which is now integrated into the X-Pass, can be purchased by working employees who are in the Municipal Smart Trip program through payroll deduction to obtain discounted travel on Halifax buses, saving approximately $21 per month compared to regular fares. Next, we are now also seeing a gradual rollout of a free annual transit pass for high school students through a pilot program. Next, the Affordable Access Transit Pass program offers a 50% discount to the regular price of Halifax Transit's adult monthly passes. This is aimed to help residents with low income and in financial need. You can apply through Halifax's Affordable Access program and then purchase the pass at a customer service center. Finally, discounted transit fares can also be obtained by those in non-profit organizations and registered charities, and for event organizers. You can apply for these at the Halifax Transit website. Holy cow, that's a lot to take in, and I broke it all down the best I can. Even I was stumped for a good while at how each of these fare types work. Nevertheless, I do really appreciate Halifax Transit for these different discount fare options, which aim to encourage more people to take transit. Payment on Halifax Transit is expected to improve in the near future. Just last year, it was announced that debit and credit card payment will begin to roll out on Halifax's buses, in which you could conveniently tap your card when boarding the bus. Reloadable smart cards have also been considered for a new method of payment in the near future, but it would be tricky to implement all the infrastructure for the cards to work. Finally, Halifax Transit also announced a partnership with UK-based Masabi to launch a new mobile app on your smart devices to purchase fares for the bus system. Then I believe that you will be able to scan your tickets onto validators inside the bus when boarding. This is awesome to see. Halifax Transit leapfrogging into the modern digital age. Now, keeping all these in mind, you guys are good to go. Currently, there are 73 bus routes on the Halifax Transit system, which can be any one of these service types. There are corridor routes, which provide frequent service to serve high-demand locations around the Halifax Regional Municipality. Second, there are local routes, which connect neighborhoods and communities to each other, and to corridor routes at terminals. Next, there are express routes, which replace the former Metrolink and Urban Express services, and provide people with a high-quality limited stop service on rush hours. Next, there is the Regional Express service, which will replace the former Metro X in the near future. The 3 routes of this type cost a little extra compared to all other routes, and provide commuters with service from rural areas to downtown Halifax via the 100 series highways. Finally, there are rural routes, which serve the smaller rural communities outside of the urban transit service boundary, and links people from these areas to a bus terminal. An additional 3 school routes are being proposed as part of the Moving Forward Together plan. Now, this 5-year improvement plan will aim to increase resources to high ridership routes, simplify the system for less experienced riders, improve service quality and reliability, and for Halifax's transportation network to give priority to transit. Don't worry guys, I definitely won't leave this out, but Halifax Transit also has an Access-a-Bus service. It is a dial-a-ride shared and door-to-door transit service for handicapped people and the elderly as a supplementation to Halifax Transit's mainstream bus services. This cutaway bus service will enable you and your helpers to travel to any location that transit can reach across Halifax. Unfortunately though, like a good amount of other paratransit systems, Halifax's Access-a-Bus is desperately needing major improvements for the growing demand of customers. You guys can see here the various points of criticism by the community, and it is all a matter of when these changes will come. Ladies and gentlemen, once you are ready to catch your next ride on Halifax Transit, don't forget to plan your travel and figure out which bus routes you are going to take. If you have access to a smart mobile device like a phone, then I highly recommend downloading and using the Transit app. With it, you can track buses on a route and see its time of arrival at your station, as long as it doesn't delay, of course. There are many more things you can do with this app to help you as a transit rider, so please check it out. Alright, last but not least, let's take a look at the bus fleet roster for Halifax Transit. And yes, this may not be 100% accurate, due to how few sources document this. And here is the retired bus fleet for Halifax or Metro Transit. The Nova Scotia Light and Power Company, which was the predecessor transit system, their fleet roster is not included here first of all. And also note that a few of the buses you see here, I unfortunately couldn't find images of them in service for Metro Transit. It's really hard to find images of some retired bus models. Alright ladies and gents, and this will just about do it for this guide to ride on the Halifax Transit bus system. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative for your next journey aboard these buses. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next video.